guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective for the full moon in Cancer, also known as the wolf moon. The Cancer full moon occurs on January 6th at 6:08 p.m. Eastern time, which means it'll be later afternoon on the West Coast and later at night across the pond, and could even be on the 7th for some of you down under. So check your local listings. It occurs at 16 degrees of Cancer. So what you want to do is look at your natal chart, and everybody's natal chart has all 12 signs around that outside of the circle. So you want to find the glyph for Cancer and look at where 16 degrees of Cancer falls on your chart. And we're looking for the house. It doesn't matter about planets. We're looking for the house. And that will help you determine what aspect of life will be most illuminated during this full moon. It is at home in Cancer. The moon rules Cancer and the fourth house. So themes of inner life versus outer life is what we're really dealing with here, since the sun is in Capricorn, which rules the 10th house of career, ambition, our public persona, our reputation, and the father archetype, whereas the fourth house is home, family, roots, and the mother, right? What goes on behind closed doors even. So what we're looking at here is that continuum, that opposition between what we need on a personal level versus what we give out, in our outer life. So this is important because it's talking about some self-care themes, so you want to consider that. I happen to have Capricorn in my 6th house, which is work, service, duty, daily routines, health, etc. I've got Cancer over in my 12th house, which is a little bit more mysterious and secretive, what I don't want y'all to know about. So, right, my inner world is very mysterious and secretive and even sometimes repressed. I don't always pay attention to what I need to give to myself. So I'm only using my Cancer Capricorn axis as an example so that you can find it on your chart what 2 houses are being impacted for you with the themes of your inner world, your inner needs, your personal needs versus all that you put out in the world. So keep that in mind. We do have Mercury still retrograde in Capricorn, and he will be conjunct the sun during this full moon, shining a light on incoming info. The sun shines a light on incoming info from Mercury retrograde about where we need to slow down. That's what retrogrades do. They slow us down. Where we need to focus more and concentrate more. Mercury are themes of thought, communication, perception, and where we need to say no. I wanted to pause there for a minute because a lot of the readings, I did the 2022 individual zodiac wrap up, and I did a 2023 tarot forecast looking forward. And invariably in many of the readings, there were themes of overgiving and therefore fuzzy boundaries, and this is one of those full moons where we start with giving gratitude, and then we kind of let the light shine on where we're giving too much in this particular lunation and what we need to reserve for ourselves and where we need to say, no, you know what? That's not going to work for me right now. Work is a big word because Capricorn rules the sun right now. In Capricorn is about work and service and structure and responsibilities. And the Cancer moon says, wait a minute, what about you? What do you need? And where are you giving too much? So I wanted to let you know about that. The sun and the moon will be in a helpful relationship to Uranus, which is retrograde right now in Taurus at 15 degrees. You can find that too on your natal chart. Where does Uranus fall? Where does 15 degrees of it fall? And that planet turns around, goes direct on the 22nd of January. And at that point, all the planets will be direct, thank goodness. So you can expect the unexpected when that happens in terms of breakthroughs, breakout, right? But all positive because there's helpful relationships during this particular lunation from the sun and the moon, sort of supporting Uranus. You could even surprise yourself with a change in direction. The only thing we need to keep in mind is Mars is still retrograde in the sign of Gemini, and Mars is our embodied self. It's where we get where we take action and initiate things in our physical world. So if you feel a bit like you're spinning your wheels, that may turn around once Mars turns around on the 12th of January. So Mercury will turn around on the 18th, so choices may be more clear. The action we need to take will be more clear. And then once we've got Uranus stationing direct, we'll be off to the races by the 3rd week of January. So that's what I wanted to let you know. That is all I'm going to speak to for this fabulous full moon. Let me pull some cards from my Moonology deck just to get a handle on where we've been, where we are, where we're headed. Ooh, okay. I love this. And this is great because, so where we're headed, I'm going to start with that. It's very exciting. Luck is on your side. That's exciting to me because we just had Jupiter move into Aries. So with Jupiter in Aries, there's this, thrust towards expansion and good luck. This is a new moon in Sagittarius card, but it feels really related to having Jupiter now in Aries, full steam ahead. Where are we right now? Have faith in your dreams and remember luck is on your side. Got it? I love this. And where have we been? Like, where are we coming from? The answers we need are coming. Look at that, full moon in Gemini. But I feel like because Mars is retrograde in Gemini, this is speaking more about the answers to the choices we have to make, the things that have had us stuck in the mud a little bit. The answers are coming. Have faith in our dreams. Luck is on our side. I'm not worried about feeling a little bit stuck right now because I know by the end of January, I feel like I'm percolating things, if that makes sense. Like my ideas and the things I want to take action on are percolating at the moment, and that by the end of January, I'm going to feel shot out of a cannon, and I'm really looking forward to that. There are a lot of things I want to take action on that will serve you here on the channel. I just need to have all my ducks in a row. I feel like this Capricornian energy and all the planets that have been in Capricorn are saying, are you sure about that, Laura? Are you sure that's what you want to do? Are you sure that's what you want to offer? Are you sure that's what your people want? So that's the kind of energy I've been in. I've let some things go, as some of you may know, and I'm going to embrace some new ideas and some new opportunities for you and some new spreads and some new approaches to the reading. So I'll wait. If I have to wait till the end of January and beginning of February to have that Indiana Jones boulder pick up the pace, I'm not panicking. So I hope you won't either. Okay, here we go. What is coming through? Oh my gosh, right? Present energy. Out in the cold, feeling aimless, directionless, rejected. This is scarcity mindset, lack consciousness, abandonment issues, feeling forsaken, feeling devalued. Whoo, right? The blocker challenge here is how it's impacting us. This card right here is Cancer. The queens are cardinal energy. The kings are fixed. So this Cancerian energy of the Queen of Cups makes perfect sense. It's, we're feeling a little bit emotionally lacking the attention that we need, the communication that we need. Someone showing up and letting us know we're valued. There's a little bit of energy here of this Queen of Cups not getting what she needs on an emotional level. What's the opportunity? King of Swords. This is Aquarian energy. I like that because it's sort of about someone that may be remote. There may be someone that's been remote from us, maybe not real approachable or not communicative. I'm feeling whoever this King of Swords is, it represents that energy that leaves us feeling a little bit emotionally wanting. So the opportunity has to do with the King of Swords. We'll see when I clarify. In unconscious awareness, we are thinking about our future. We are thinking about, wanting something more long-term or more abundant, right? Where we kind of feel like everything's flowing on all cylinders pretty well, where, our financial picture is good, our work life is good, our home life is good, our romantic life is moving forward. There's something that I've got something to freaking look forward to. So this is in unconscious awareness. In the past, right, been a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety. Didn't I just mention this? Like all the readings I've been seeing have been on this theme of the Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, worry, anxiety, sleepless nights, not having communication from someone that we value, and we're questioning, do they value us? In conscious awareness, Eight of Pentacles, what's worth working through? Where do we need to put our focus and attention? This is kind of coming through Capricorn Sun, right? And the Cancer Moon right here. What needs our attention, our focus, our details, and what needs a softer touch from us to us is what I'm trying to say to you. But when it comes to relationship, we need someone to kind of chime in. And there we get it. This is what's in the near future, this Knight of Cups energy, someone coming in with a more emotional warmth, more emotional availability, an offer of love from the heart. It's more romantic. It's a softer touch, like I just said. Very different from the King of Swords. Okay, so this is an abbreviated reading here. In the extended, I'm going to look at all the signs, Aries through Pisces, what needs more attention for you, especially when it comes to your connection. Where or what do you need to say no to? There's something here that's draining you. I can see it. Where do you might you need to say no or establish a better boundary? And what might be the plot twist? When Uranus turns direct, what might be the plot twist? Okay, so let's look at the Five of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. Yes, this has left you heartbroken. You're trying to... I kind of feel as if your manifestation game is feeling very off. You're very conflicted because there's so much heart heaviness here. What am I really trying to create? What is it that I'm trying to manifest? I feel like this is coming through as a question because you're feeling so... detached from this person or kept at arm's length. It's been very hurtful, very difficult. And now with that Five of Wands underneath the deck, right? For those who are new, the cards from under the deck are what's going on in unconscious awareness, or what's rising up in your psyche, or what's going on behind the scenes. I think you're conflicted here. I think it's like been a constant struggle and fight, and you don't even know what you're manifesting anymore. You've probably tried lots of attempts at setting intentions and trying to manifest some emotional connectedness here, or getting your own needs met in the connection, and it's been for naught. So let's see the King of Swords. Yeah, this is the opportunity, and there it is. Wow, wow, wow. Whew. The opportunity is for making peace, for reconciliation, for happiness, something super transformative that allows you to kind of move forward, release all this conflict, release the heart heaviness, the brokenheartedness, the question, the energy of detachment and abandonment goes away. The Scorpio energy here of the Death card underneath is talking about what needs to be released in this full moon, and the opportunity is pointing to the happiness that can be achieved when the two of you have that moment where you can kind of what do I want to say about this? That Six of Wands feels to me like it's where you both feel heard and validated. And once that happens, it's easier to make peace and forge a win-win outcome, and that changes the game. So I do feel there's an opportunity for happiness in this connection with someone who's been sort of standoffish even, if not totally remote from you. And let's look at the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. You think this relationship could go the distance. You are in your unconscious awareness seeing this as something worth working on. and feeling the fatedness of it, right? On some level, you feel this connection is fate. We are meant to be together. We're meant to have a life together, a love together. It's definitely worth working on. That's why it's coming out in conscious awareness. And underneath, it's sort of, this is divine time, yes. And sometimes it's about, turning it all over and allowing things to unfold in divine time and order. But because it's coming from under the deck, it suggests to me that in the recesses of your mind, you're like, this is a fated connection. I'm not willing to give up on it without working through, finding creative solutions to whatever problems we have had, which is why this opportunity with your King of Swords is so powerful, because it's exactly the action that needs to be taken is the work, is the focusing in, which is something that I talked about, didn't I, with, the Capricorn sun and the Cancerian full moon, and there's Mercury conjuncting the sun. What needs your focus and attention? Mercury retrograde is saying, slow down. You've got choices here. Gemini, right? Mercury's in Capricorn. I'm sorry. Mars is retrograde in Gemini. Before you take action, you've got to weigh your choices. You've got to look at both sides of a situation. And you're feeling this is a fated connection, and you're sort of readying yourself to take some sort of action, to focus on some sort of aspect or detail of what has eluded you in this connection. And it looks like in your conscious awareness, you're ready to put in some effort. So the Nine of Swords, and I don't mean to say that you haven't before, but it needs to be more focused and more targeted. We'll see what comes through in the extendeds for each of your signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, because that may give you an idea of where to sort of focus your attention instead of just saying, well, I just want to fix this. Well, what needs to be fixed would be a way to zero in on something. Because just worrying about it hasn't been helpful. Yeah, you've been wanting to clear the air. It's been nightmarish for you, as I'm seeing here. Lots of passion, wanting to reignite the torch of passion, worried that you can't. Knight of Swords underneath is a desire to clear the air, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and it just didn't happen. Or it hasn't happened, is a better way to phrase it. I don't know that you haven't had the chance. You may have had the chance and it just didn't happen for whatever reason. And that's why I like that we have the Eight of Pentacles here. There's something worth working on, focusing on in a more specific way. So let's look at this Eight of Pentacles. Justice. There's the Knight of Cups again and the High Priestess. So, feels to me like in your conscious awareness, you're like, look, turnabout is fair play. What's fair is fair. And I'm willing to work on this connection, but it's a two-way street, right? I've got to have some kind of leveling of the playing field here. I need more emotional investment. I need more, assurances about how you feel. So the Knights make offers, and in this case the offer is one from the heart. It's an offer of love. It's an offer of compassion, even on some levels. That beautiful High Priestess there underneath is like the inner knowing, the connectedness to your own intuition, which is very Cancerian even. Some readers say that the High Priestess is Cancer because it's linked up with the moon. You can see she's got her foot on the crescent moon there. I still think it's Pisces based on intuition. But Cancerian energy is very intuitive, as is the moon. So I sort of feel like your intuition will guide you toward where the imbalance is, and your focus is on having this person show up for you in an emotional context, on an emotional level. Even a little romantic, because let me tell you one thing, as lovely as the King of Swords can be, as honorable and full of integrity as the King of Swords can be, is as sterile he can be as well. I'm only saying he because it's a king. It can be a female, don't get me wrong, but there's something very anodyne about the King of Swords. Just the way that they approach the world is it's like there's some kind of it's this or it's that. It's there's there's no romantic notions or no fairy tale energy that comes in with the King of Swords, despite the fact that they're fully loving and wonderful companions. Their approach to matters of the heart is very different. It's more, there's more of a mental focus, and if we're in agreement, then that's a connection. And it's just, to me, my interactions with most air energy, it doesn't matter, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, it's always like I've got to kind of meet them on the mental level first before I talk about how I feel. Does that make sense? That's what I'm seeing here. And here you are trying to figure out and focus on, well, how can I appeal to what's fair and what my needs are in terms of some emotional engagement, some kind of romance, or some kind of effort being made or offer coming in from the heart that lets me know I'm not out in the cold, that I'm not in no man's land. Wow. I know, this is great. Because it's sort of piggybacking on almost everything that came through. It's like a hybrid of all of the readings that I've done for 2022, wrap up 2023 forecast. Yeah, the emotional distance, this person comes in with an offer, there's an up leveling of the commitment, there's success, there's victory, there's moving forward. This person is ready to take things to the next level. And I kind of like that it's like they're coming in with that ace that was missed before. Sometimes that Four of Cups is a card of a missed opportunity. And there it is. It's like they come in to say, wait a minute, I'm ready. I hear you loud and clear. I'm ready. I'm coming from my higher self. I believe in something more committed. Whatever it takes to kind of take things to the next level is what I see. And it feels like you may move into something. This is Cancer, by the way, into a new phase, an up-leveled phase for some of you, a new timeline in your connection. So that is what I see for now. Let me tell you the astrology of who came through. We've got the Queen of Cups is Cancer, as I said. We have the Magician is Virgo and Gemini. That's a card of Mercury. King of Swords is Aquarius. The Sun is Leo. Death card is Scorpio. We've got the Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius. That's a card of Jupiter, as I just said. Luck is on our side. That's why I'm feeling really good about this card. We've got Justice is Libra. The Knight of Cups is out twice. That's Pisces energy, as is the High Priestess. We have Taurus in the Hierophant, which is where Uranus is right now. So that's where the plot twist comes in. And we close where we began with Cancer. So that's what I have for you, loves. Happy full moon blessings. Don't forget to write out your gratitude list and make some notes about what you're willing to release. Like, what do you need to let go of so you can open up to all this beautiful, yummy energy and get your needs met for a change. So the link to the extended is below. I'm going all around the zodiac for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, your energies, their energies. Come take a look. The link's below. I'll see you there. Bye for now.